New NFL series. So if you didn't know, every NFL team has a Twitter hashtag, and every time it's used, it links a logo to the end of it, kind of like what you see here with the NFL. Most of them are like mottos or team slogans or things that have meaning to the team. So this is going to be ranking every NFL team hashtag. 32, the Saints, hashtag Saints. Now, a lot of these first few are very boring, just like this one, so I had to figure out a way to pick through them. So I chose them in last place because they had a golden opportunity to use who dat, and that would have been amazing, but no, they just used the word Saints. 31, the Browns. This is another one that could have been phenomenal if they just went with what seemed like the obvious choice, Dog Pound, but no, instead they decided to use just Browns. 30, the Seahawks, hashtag Seahawks. Higher than the other two because I don't think there's necessarily an obvious other option, but I do think 12th man could have been pretty cool. 29, the Titans, hashtag Titans. They used to use Tighten Up, which isn't great, but it's better than this, but they don't have any that are necessarily as obvious as those first three, so that's why I gave them a little more credit. 28, Washington, hashtag Washington football. Listen, I get it. I know they stole your team name right before the season, so you didn't have a whole lot of options, but we could have been a little more creative than this. And this is not specific at all, so this could be referring to the college team. 27, the Cowboys, hashtag Dallas Cowboys. Again, we have no creativity with the making of this one, but at least they tell you what city they play in, so you know at least that much. 26, the Patriots, go Pats. Again, no thought at all was put into this one, but hey, at least they're cheering on their team, so they're a little better than these first few. 25, the Buccaneers, go Bucks. Again, same thing as the Patriots, but I think this logo looks a little bit better at the end, so that's why I had them one spot higher. 24, the 49ers, hashtag FTTB. Now, hardly anyone knows what that actually means, and very few people would even care to look it up, so your hashtag's kind of meaningless. 23, the Falcons, hashtag RiseUpATL. Now, the Rise Up is pretty cool, and it's a slogan they've used for a while, but the ATL at the end just ruins it and makes it a little too much. 22 is the Giants, hashtag TogetherBlue. Now, this is really bad because when you think of someone who says they're feeling blue, they're kind of like depressed and really sad. So this is not a good look for your team hashtag, but it is very fitting since the Giants are terrible, so their fans and players can feel blue together. 21, the Texans, we are Texans. Now, I understand the meaning of this, but just the way it sounds like they're saying everyone is from Texas. What about your players and fans from other states? 20, the Jaguars, Duval. Now, I like the concept of having your team's county, but there's just way too many U's in here. It's very excessive. I don't feel like counting out how many I'm typing just so I can see the team logo. 19 is the Broncos, Broncos country. Now, it does sound pretty good, and it's obvious the meaning behind it, just not very much originality with this. 18, the Raiders. Again, same concept. Sounds pretty good, just not very creative. 17, the Chiefs, Chiefs Kingdom. Another one that just kind of took the easy way out, but this one sounds the best of all of these. 16 is the Chargers, hashtag Bolt Up. This one's just kind of awkward sounding. I think they could have made a really good one if they used the word charge for a pun or something like that, but Bolt Up is not it. 15 is the Cardinals, Red Sea. Now, I like the concept behind this because it really incorporates their team color of red, but think about it. They play in the desert. What sea is in the middle of a desert? This makes no sense. 14 is the Rams, Rams House. Now, this is like a little chant that they have, but it just wouldn't work with every post. Imagine they post a picture on game day, but they're playing on the road, and they put at the bottom of it, hashtag Rams House. No, this is not the Rams house. This is your opponent's house. Maybe they're trying to say like they're taking it over, but still, I don't like that. 13 is the Steelers. Here we go. Listen, I get it. I know they chant this a lot at their games, but so does every single sports team at every single level, so it's not really unique to them. 12, the Colts, for the shoe. Little awkward sounding, but fitting for their name. 11, the Packers, go Pack go. Simple and effective, but a little cheesy. 10th place is the Ravens, Ravens Flock. Obviously very fitting since they have a bird nickname, and Flock makes it sound like there's a big group following them, so they got a good fan base. 9th place is the Dolphins, hashtag Fins Up. Another one that's very obviously fitting for their name, and I kind of like the way it sounds, so that's why it was top 10. 8th place is the Jets, hashtag Take Flight. This is another one that's perfect for the team name, and I think it sounds great. The only reason I didn't want to have it top 5, though, is because I think it sounds a little bit too much like an airlines hashtag. Still pretty solid, though. 7th place is the Eagles, hashtag Fly Eagles Fly. Now, this is a tribute to a famous song that their fans sing in support of the team. I think it sounds excellent, and is perfect for their team name with the fly in there, too. 6th place is the Bills, hashtag Bills Mafia. Listen, every NFL fan knows what an incredible fan base they have, and Bills Mafia is insane, so certainly deserving of this hashtag. Makes for a nice look. 5th place is the Bears, hashtag the Bears. Obviously, this is very meaningful to the franchise. Everyone knows what team this hashtag represents, and it just sounds awesome. 4th place is the Panthers, hashtag Keep Pounding. This is actually a tribute to a former player and coach who passed away due to cancer, so it's obviously very meaningful to the franchise, and on top of that, it just sounds really cool. Third place is the Lions, hashtag one pride. Now, I like this one because of the two different meanings that this could have. First of all, you could obviously have pride in your team, so it represents that. And then also it could represent a big pride of Lions, so like saying your fan base and players all united as one. Second place is the Bengals, hashtag seize the day. Obviously a play on words from their Who Day phrase, and I'm a huge fan of puns, so I love this one. And seize the day is also a pretty good motto to have for a sports team. The best hashtag in the NFL is the Vikings, hashtag Skull. It's short and sweet, obvious what team it represents, and has great meaning to the team and fan base.